Whoa, hello everybody. I am back for day two. I am hoping to God I'm not wearing the same clothes, but chances are I am because it's day two of the coronavirus stay-at-home school break. Both of my kids are at the mall. They're at the arcade. They're doing great. Gave them $10 worth of quarters and one of those little tissue packets. They're golden. So I am still working on this, and you can see this is bouncing because I touched the screen. This is coming through my laptop. So what I've done is, I started this yesterday a little bit, but I'm going to jump over to my other monitor, which is connected to a much nicer camera. And we should see, oh, and we got somebody coming in the house. It's the mail. They're not quarantined. So I set this, I'm starting streaming again, working on getting my Twitch affiliate, which is why am I putting this on Facebook? It's because those people are brutal. If I do not get my act together before I go on Twitch, they'll eat me alive. Now I know everybody's heard this joke from me. When you look at this, you're like 22, 25. I'm 1,000 years old. And this coronavirus is proving that because my level of, I feel there is so much misinformation going on out there, but it's shrouded in this, like, it's like an M&M. Like all of the misinformation is the chocolate. And you'd think the peanut is the nugget of information, but it's not. It is the peanut is your ideology or your belief system. The brown chocolate around it is the bullshit. The truth is the color on the shell on the outside, which has really nothing to do with the M&M. Like they all taste the same. And I will fight for green M&Ms to the death, but they're all the same. Anyways, the color is the truth. The challenge is there's so little, it's so hard. I had 5 phone calls yesterday, 5 with family, and they run the spectrum of, and they're awesome, by the way. Keep in mind, my family is awesome, just like your family's awesome. They are great, a diverse cast of characters, they're all relatively intelligent folks, and they all have this similar life experience to myself, but they all think different things. Like the 5 blind philosophers trying to explain the elephant. I don't know if anybody's heard that, but it's oh my gosh, this is terrible. It's not a parable. Is a fable. I don't know what it is. It's one of those where it's supposed to tell you a story and make you smarter. Obviously, I did not read it. The elephant, 5 blind philosophers trying to explain an elephant they're all at different sides of the elephant. One is at the foot, one is at the tail, one is at the trunk, and they're all explaining it. They're all the smartest people in the village. They're all trying to explain it, but they all are coming at it from different perspectives. That's exactly what's going on with the coronavirus. So, I'm not going to spout off information because I don't know anything either. And everybody who knows me and anybody who's watching this, which I have no idea because I'm not. Oh, 3 people! Holy crap! I can't see who's watching this. Who is watching this? Hey, I'll do shout outs. I'm blown away. But who is watching this? Neil is live now. Invite friends to watch. Friends to watch. I have no idea who's watching it. It says 3. Matthew Joseph joined. Hello, Matthew. How are you, my friend? Let's see. Oh, and I'm probably getting massive feedback from that. Sorry, shutting that down. I'm sorry. Probably getting massive feedback from that. I apologize. Anyways, I'm not going to share any knowledge or information on COVID-19, the coronavirus, the Wuhan flu, whatever it is called, because I don't know either. What I do know is that where I'm from, 2 doors down, a brain surgeon from OHSU. He's out and about. My son went out on Friday with his friends to Mount Hood, or Saturday. Friday, one of those days. Went out to Mount Hood, and those 2, one is a nurse and one is a doctor. So if they're subjecting their kids to other kids, I'm following their lead because they're probably the smartest. But they also probably have insurance. So anyways, well, I can blame them. I'll be like, hey, you know what, you got my kid sick. Now he's your problem or she's your problem and put him in their house. So here's the deal. I do not have any information. By the way, this, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I'm getting static. This stream is brought to you by Sony's wonderful Destination PlayStation hand sanitizer, which I am nearly out of. Greatest reason to go to a trade show. Unfortunately, E3 is canceled this year, so I'm not going to get my hand sanitizer spray. But we have plenty of bourbon and vodka, easily replaced. Rubbing alcohol, I guess, you could use that too. So anyways, here's why I'm here. I'm trying to get acclimated here so I can be better on Twitch, but I also just found, let me see if this works. Oh, look at that. Look how sweet that is. There we go. T-Mobile does this thing called T-Mobile Tuesday. And maybe this is a good chance. Wow, since I was getting in touch with family and friends yesterday, this is a good way for me to kind of explain what I do these days. So a lot of people know that I work with my wife at Bauer Graphics, graphic design, mini graphic design studio, modular studio. We've done work with a lot of companies here in the Pacific Northwest. And it's everything graphic design. It's a boutique studio, so everything from website development to presentation design to billboard design. Heather's had designs hanging in, not hanging in or displaying in New York City. What is that called? The concourse, the Times Square. Good Lord! And it helps that the NBA is there, and so her work has also been in at the NBA and down at the bottom where there's, I think, an Adidas store at the bottom. I think so. So she's had it there, but also on the screens out in Times Square, which is fantastic. So we do everything. We do banners, whatever, tons of stuff. But I wanted years ago to get more involved with games. My history and passions with games, I've been in games forever, from development up through creating assets to sales at retail, for gosh sakes. I don't know if there's 4 people. Blowing my mind. Also, I have no idea how to check what you guys are saying. I'll do that later. But if there was feedback, Matthew or anybody who was on at the beginning, when I opened Facebook, if there was feedback, please let me know. And boy, oh boy, I really do hope there's no other open windows. 1 second. I don't see. So I wanted to get more involved with games, and I have. I've done games publishing. Not sure if Chris Atwood, wonderful Chris Atwood, is on here, or Larry Plotnick, or there are people who have also hung around games that have allowed me to kind of open up new doors that I didn't see were available before. Well, all I was trying to do is open up games so we could merge what Bauer Graphics does with what games does, or what with games in some capacity. Good Lord! So I'm going to do these earlier. So the Adderall I snorted really is still at its peak because I am waning at this moment. So the whole idea was to merge those two groups. Well, now what's kind of happened is I helped game developers in terms of getting visibility, and that seems to be one of the biggest 21st century problems. Whereas before, if you got your game on the cover of Next Generation magazine or Game Fan magazine, you're set. You're essentially known in the industry. You're a darling. You have, that game and your next game are essentially going to get a lot of coverage because you're new and noteworthy. Well, now with Twitch, YouTube, with the way that news cycles so quickly, you could be on the front page of Google News. And 3 days later, people have no idea that story ever happened. It's just the churn is so quick. So what I've moved into is initially helping game developers get visibility. Well, now what we're doing is we're taking that one step further. We're helping really good game developers, really good game studios, and connecting them with charitable activations. Charities that need to generate money, like Feeding America. So I saw this on T-Mobile Tuesday this morning, and for everybody who does this, I'm going to click on donate $1. There it goes. And I've just donated an additional $1 to COVID-19 Response Fund. This should, Feeding America is a fantastic organization. They're really helping set the table, no pun intended. It's on their website. And getting marginalized, challenge groups, and not just feeding stations, they're getting food to people that need it. And that is an incredibly important task, especially at this time with school closures. And I do not have any idea why schools are responsible for feeding our kids, but they absolutely are. Even in our district, we had, I think it was 3,000. The number of kids was astronomical in our district that need support. And we are a little bit more suburban and affluent, but there's still thousands of kids that can't get food. So yesterday, Ryan, touch my face. Ryan, not Seacrest, the guy who's Deadpool, that dude. Why can't I think of his name? That's terrible. Again, I'll do these earlier. He donated $1 million to Feeding America, which is awesome. But I wanted to let you all know that we have been working. I'm going to see if I can switch the screen. Can I do it? Preview. Beautiful. One of the things we've done with game developers is that we have allowed them, I'm going to see if I can jump back into preview. Again, I'm learning this, so apologize for how rough this is. You are my guinea pigs, two of you. Great. I lost two. I lost half of my audience. I apologize. So I'm going to see if you can see this. Yes, you can. So with our contacts in the gift card industry and with our developer contacts, we were able to put together an API that allows users, anybody with a gift card, to take that, whatever value is left on that card, and convert it into a charitable donation. So that really resonated with me because I have Build-A-Bear workshop cards for our kids. That's now being used to support somebody like Child's Play. Child's Play charity, which goes into hospitals, bringing technology and companionship and hope to people with long-term stays in these hospitals. So, bottom line, there are, and it says, this is 2018, there are $50 billion floating around on unused gift cards. That is not entirely true. There is more like 100 billion on unused gift cards, just sitting in people's houses and in drawers. Just they're on the books. They're out there. So we found a way initially to collect that on Twitch. We have an extension on Twitch, rolled out last April. We're the only, outside of, there's two charitable pools on, there's two charities that kind of dominate in this space. And we're the only non-charity application that's been allowed in the store. In fact, they rewrote the rules for this extension to go in there. So on a stream, if a streamer wants to take donations as gift cards, they just have they get the plugin, put it in place, and it's the Twitch extension, and they can start taking gift cards as donations for whatever charity, whatever cause. Did this with Extra Life, which is another charity connected to Children's Miracle Network. Well, we started conversations with Feeding America. So now we are working with several charities. And let me see if I can find this. This is, one more. I see if I can do this. Chrome, don't have it. That stinks. See if I can get Chrome up here. And again, thank you for bearing with me. I'm down to 1. I'm down to 0. This is awesome. All right, here we go. I apologize. I'll be a little bit tighter next time around. There we go. Let me see if I can switch this over. Google. Perfect. So we developed the gift card give back. Gift card give back works with, boop, boop, boop. No, that's not right. I don't even know my own site. Charity. I'm losing my marbles right now. So we work with charities here. There we go. Okay, you can see me. So Feeding America, Way, Child's Play. These are organizations that we've worked with to get on board into the system. And if you're in Child's Play, it's one of my favorite charities out there. I work with Kirsten. I work with Travis. Great charity. They've been around since 2003. Generated 50 million plus. This was last year. But if somebody, you can put this on Twitch. You can put this on their website. It essentially is this little form. So if you have a gift card, any one of these 200 retailers, any one of them, you can click on Olive Garden and say, enter your gift card number, enter your PIN, and submit it. Gives that donation right to charity. So that is what we've been up to with, well, I'm going to get out of there. That is what we've been up to. I can't even get out of here. Oh my God, I'm stuck. With charities. So Double Plus is about giving something back to, we used to be developers in charities. Now it's essentially we're working with charities and causes. There's pluses all over the board. The idea is to give awareness and visibility to either companies or streamers or game developers and give donations, support, money to charitable causes. So that's what I've been up to. That's why I'm doing these for Twitch. Also, we've been doing these meetings. Yesterday I scheduled 3 meetings at just a local John Barleycorns. All 3 had got shut down because of they shut down restaurants here in Oregon. So I've been doing a lot of these meetings through Google Hangouts like this. So again, this is just me trying to get comfortable with the technology and rolling this out. Thank you all for dealing with my getting up to speed with this. I'll look at your comments and feedback because I'm, again, learning every step of the way. Thank you all. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.